Hello and welcome to yet another cube draft. Interesting. So, what do we have? I think Carrick is probably the better card here, but it's green yet again. But then again, I play a lot of blue as well. I guess, kind of this, I still think Carrick is the better card. It only commits me to one color. Maybe Kitchen Finks is better. Like, we can go aggro with it, we can go control with it. It's keeps the option open for two colors, but I just think Carrick is a better card. Making 3/3 tokens is pretty good. Accelerating yourself into bigger things is pretty good. We'll see where where it brings us. So today I had to go to work again. Well, didn't really have to, but um, we have to be done by the 15th of December, and it's very unlikely we will be. So we need a lot of time doing so. Dismember is obviously a good card. There's also Bailout and Eureka. There's also Angel of Serenity, but that already commits me to a second color. I still think Dismember is the better card here, just because it's a good creature removal, and it's basically played in any kind of deck. If I go somewhat aggro, I play it. If I go control, I play it. It's a non-color commitment. It's just an all-around good card. And when it was printed as standard, I think LSV even made a bet where it said like this card is gonna be in a top 8 list as long as it is standard legal. Now I don't know how long it took or if it actually was true, but it seems viable. Like, the card is just that good. 1 mana, kill a creature. Yes, it costs you 4 life, but life is a resource in Magic. So we can go to the second color if we want to, but I don't see what we want to jump to color for. I think Elvish Mystic is obviously a better card here. It accelerates us, it's a creature. There's also Cultivate, but I think Elvish Mystic is a bit better. Just in case we have Birthing Pod or some pump effects, equipment, like Elvish Mystic brings all those together. Plus it accelerates us. Yes, Cultivate accelerates us as well, but slower. It brings us from 3 to 5, while Elvish Mystic brings us from 1 to 3. And then the 5-drop would also be in a 4-drop spot, so the only benefit Cultivate has, of course, is that it thins your deck. Puts a card in your hand, maybe you want to use it for something like Wild Mongrel. I don't know, it's in the cube. So you might be playing it. Seems very unlikely though, the card isn't that great. There's Elspeth, there's Tanglewire, there's also Find Horn Elves. We can pick Find Horn Elves and just pass the Elspeth, but I think Elspeth is just too good here to give up. I think it's a really good card. Elspeth versus, yeah, Elspeth is just better than Findhorn. Yes, it commits us to white. Maybe we don't want to play white. But if we don't have a Findhorn Elves or second mana acceleration on one, I'm not that sad by it. Or saddened by it. English language is hard, man. Like, I was watching Northern Line. I don't know if you guys know him. Sun Titan versus Turn Dragon. I guess it's Sun Titan, right? Turn Dragon is obviously a good card as well. Then we're basically committing ourselves to white, playing white, but Sun Titan is just too good. Anyway, Norline was talking about the word fear and what it means and to be scared. Like, you're feared or something means people get scared by you. I think this has to be a Mirror Angel. Yes, there's obviously a Pilgrim, but a Mirror Angel is just too good. There's also a Chalice. Chalice would be fine. Nah, Mirror Angel is just a bit too good, I think. We can pick up Rampant Growth or some Petal Growth. I'm not that convinced by Riverarch in my deck, or in these colors even. So I think some Petal Growth or Rampant Growth is a bit better. I think Rampant Growth is better than Sunpetal Growth, just because I'm probably gonna be playing 2 colors. And if I'm not, then um, doesn't really matter. Curse of Predation. It's a good card. If I can pick up more early creatures, it's really good. Yeah, let's pick up the Curse of Predation. I want to run it for once. Like Lingering Souls might wheel. Nah, it can't even wheel. Never mind. So all of those are gone, but Curse of Predation is a good card. There's Reclamation Sage. Is it a May effect? Yeah. Anyway, when you're feared, it means that people are scared by you, or from you. People are scared from you. If you're scared, it means you fear someone. A lot of things that you're like, yeah, that actually makes sense when you think about it. But people often say, I'm feared. Why they actually mean I'm scared. I think Tanglewire is better than the Boar's Lead. It's on Dragon Wield. Not gonna main deck the Tanglewire, I think. Though we could, but we'll see. We have too many late game right now to be running aggro as well. And I think a bunch of early game cards that we would want are already gone. Seal of Cleansing as a sideboard card, pretty good sideboard card. Might even run main deck if we're lacking cards, but seems unlikely. We usually have enough. I think committing yourselves to a single color in the first pack is more important than committing yourselves to 2. You're just denying it from people to your left. So there's a Garruk again, a Tron, and a Banishing Light. There's also Spectral Procession, which is pretty good with the Curse. But I think it has to be between Garruk, Tron, and Banishing Light. Seems very unlikely Banishing Light will wheel, but I don't think Tron will wheel either. But we would have plenty of 4-drops, I think. So it's either Garruk versus Tron. I think Tron is a bit better than this Garruk. Though I'm not so sure about it. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the Tron here. Porcelain Legionnaire. Warm Power Stone. I think the Legionnaire as a 2-drop is better than the Skyfisher, because the Skyfisher sets me back. This is the first striker. First strike is really good on both on the offense and defense, so let's pick up that one. It's obviously a 2-drop and not a 3-drop. Again, dealing myself damage. Obstinate Bale's already passed. Kitchen Finks already passed. So the commonly used cards of those are gone. There's Oracle or a Johnny. I think Oracle is better than a Johnny. It's also Ranger, but not a big fan of that. And there's Duplicants. Let's pick up the Oracle. I really like these kind of effects. Genesis Wave, Doom Traveler, Elesh. I don't think we can go aggro. If we would, I would pick Doom Traveler. Elesh is pretty nice as a win condition, but then Genesis Wave is pretty similar. I think I'd rather have a Tarmogoyf and have this wheel, or one of these 2 wheel. Elesh might wheel, very unlikely. Kiora, can we splash that? We can try, we do have Rampant Growth already. Breeding Pool was in one of the previous packs. If it wheels, we might be able to play this. We still have another entire pack. Else it would be Temple Garden, but I think Kiora is way stronger. Quarter Calling, Wood Elves, Restoration Angel, Mind Stone, wow. I think Resto is just a bit better. Again, heavy on the force, which is pretty common for a green deck, and the same is true for white deck. How good is Curse of Predation in my current deck? Not that good, right? We obviously need more creatures in general, but I still think it's a good enough card. Just dropping it and then it immediately has an effect. Well, you have to attack, but it's very unlikely your opponent does anything in between there. I guess raise the alarm. Man, all of these are crap. Cradle of Behemoth is a good win condition, but seems very unlikely that we can power it out. There's Loxodon Warhammer as an equipment. I guess that's better against aggro than Raise the Alarm. Just not a big fan of Raise the Alarm. It's a 2-mana 2/2. Let's get it. There's Soldier Pantheon versus Kami. I guess Kami is a bit better than this, by the fact that it can destroy something. There's also a Search for Tomorrow if I wanted to play the Kiora, but I'd rather be playing 2 colors over 3. Like if I can pick up enough fix over non-relevant cards for the Kiora, yes I'll play it, but we do already have Rampant Growth. If you can pick up the Breeding Pool and then maybe a Noble Hierarch, I'll play it. That would give me 4 cards, because I would be playing an island as well because of Rampant Growth. Maybe then I'd play it. But aside of that, I don't think I will. So Fauna Shaman would be good. Birthing Pod, not really. Don't even have a 5 to go through. Arid Mesa. Like none of the others appeal to me anyway. So I just play Mesa. Is it Mesa or Misa? Arid Mesa. Mesa. Misa sounds better. Arid Mesa. Pretty sure if I Google that I can find a phonetic script out from it. Phonetic notation? I don't know. So, there it is. So the core Skyfisher build, is it better than the Wild Mongrel? I think it is. It can bring back the Savannah Lions, the Elvish Mystic, Reclamation Stage has some value, Restoration Angel has some value, Sun Titan maybe, I guess. Angel of Serenity, it has some value. So it does have some value, plus it's a 2/3 flyer for 2. It can't be that bad, right? There's just not enough 1 mana cost cards that pack a punch in these colors, I think. Like, I don't even know if Stafflings is still in the format. And that card was nice. With nice, I mean really nice. So Ranger of Eos, probably won't play it, but you never know. Well, there's Doom Traveler. Might as well pick it up here. Temple Garden Wheels. Yeah, I think it's better than the Glorious Anthem. We can get it with an Eternal Dragon. Court of Calling, probably better than the other card there. Might even play it, given that we can get Oracle, Tron. Nah. Oh, we can get any creature with this, right? It's not green since it. Yeah, we can get any creature, so. Hero Bladed, Bertie Pot, Courser. Hinterland Harbor. So, I think I want to cut this anyway. Don't want to be too greedy on the mana. If it was Thunder, I might have picked it, but given that I can pick something like a Courser, I'd rather have that. The question is Courser better than Hero Blade Hold? Probably not, right? Nah. And then we can cut a Ranger. There's no way we're playing that card. Not so sure about the Savannah Lines or Doom Traveler either. So we might be cutting those as well. I think Kiora is a counter. Maybe if the land wheels nothing else from it, and we can pick up something like a Tundra or a Hallowed Fountain to fetch with the Arid Mesa. Or just get the Noble Hierarch. There's also Banisher Priest, but I think Noble Hierarch, we need acceleration. So I'm gonna pick it. Plus it'll maybe allow the Kiora. Banisher Priest is obviously a really good card. But the Noble Hierarch just fits our deck a bit better, given that we're pretty heavy on the curve. especially on 3 and 4 drops. So we're more mid-range than early game. So 1 to early game acceleration. We already passed an Arbor Elf and Pinehorn Elf. So there's still Birds of Paradise. We don't have the equipment, right? No, we don't. There's a Wall of Blossoms, a Mother of Runes, Beast Within. I think Mother of Runes is a bit better, given that we do actually play a bunch of creatures. Plus, it's just good against aggro as well. Spear isn't that great. Wall is okay. Beast Within would have else be my pick, I think. But I actually don't play Beast Within that often. I know it seems weird because a lot of people probably value that card pretty highly, but I just don't. It did cost me previous cube, right? Where my opponent drew the Beast Within and then managed to play it on my Wolfear. I'm still not sure how it would turn out if I played Gideon, Plosset, Blossoms, Wolfear. I think I could have done that. I'm not 100% sure how my mana was there. Didn't review the video yet, because I had to work today. So 3 cards have to go already. Harmonize, Talia, Path of Exile, wow. Guess Harmonize is always the better card here. Draw is so heavy here. So what do we got then? Got the Kiora. Basically just say screw you Kiora, I'd rather have a Harmonize. I think we still got the Savannah Alliance. We do have a bunch of 1 and 2 drops. And Sun Titan works together with plenty of them. Like even if I have Seal of Cleansing there, Elves of Deep Shadow, Fatefarers, Mirren Crusader, wow. Don't really have much action for this. I think Fatefarers is better as an all-round removal. Elves of Deep Shadow would be nice, but I don't think I could pass up the Fatefarers here. And I even think that I would have picked the Mirren Crusader over the Elves, but Fatefarers it is. So many on 4. This is what I hate about green, but actually there's a lot of white here as well. What does this even do? So it's a multiplayer card, what? Oh, I see. So it's basically remove one of yours, remove one of the opponents. There's Limvala and Rancor and Champion Repairs and Call the Herd. I guess Limvala is better. I'm not sure how many humans I actually have. 1, 2, 2 in the Mother of Runes. So I think my humans are a bit too low. I think Limvala is better. Yes, it's another 3 drop, 4 drop, I'm aware. This isn't fetchable. So is a Quarter Paladin better than this, given that I could play Kiora if I get Temple? I think a Quarter Paladin fits my deck a bit better. We then create the option between going of somewhat aggro and or somewhat mid range, compared to if I just slam the other one. I guess we'll pick up the Ajani here. It's a pretty good card, because it either finds you creatures or just makes your creatures better. We have 7 cards too many here. That's pretty annoying. So Savannah Lines, I think, is gone. Doom Traveler is gone. Raise Your Alarm seems pretty bad. Of course, Skyfisher just doesn't seem worth it. So Hinterland Harbor did wheel, but there's also still the Fleece main line. I think the Fleece main line is better. We're very unlikely gonna be playing the other one, so Fleece main line. I think we put the quarter to the sideboard. We're not really gonna be playing that much aggro. We'll see. I'll do it in a second in sideboarding. I guess plow under and put that to the sideboard. Yes, it's a pretty good card against control. Oh wow, we even get the Wall of Blossoms here. And the Phantom Centaur and the Talia. I think we have plenty of 4-drops that are viable, so I think Talia is a bit better. We could still be going somewhat aggro, but then we got the Wall of Blossoms and blah blah blah. I guess Tech Edge. Though it's very... wow, even get the Rancor. So we can cut the late game, go aggro, but then we need to cut a bunch of these. I don't think we have enough of these. I don't know, I think 7 Lines and Doom Traveler is gone. Probably Rancor as well. Don't really have that many sideboard options here. Seal of Cleansing, Plow Under, Tangle Wire. QR probably not. Come on, bring me there. Bring me to the place I wanna be. I'm also not sure if you want to run 3 late game cards there, but I think it's fine. Sword by convert mana cost, bring all of these way over there alongside with you, and then bam. So Rancor is a non-creature. Poop. That's a creature. This is a non-creature. This is a creature. This is a non-creature. This is a non-creature. Non-creature. Guess this is a non-creature. Same with this and this and this. Eternal Dragon could be a 2-drop, but so I think when we cut the aggro, we would do something like this. So they're already plus 29, so then we need to cut 6 more. Wow, so many. I guess a Curse of Predation then. Though I still consider it a pretty good card. I'm not sold on the Court of Calling, but it does seem strong enough. Can get Kami. We can cut Kami and put it to the sideboard. We do have... oh, Rancor is definitely gone as well. So Rampant Growth is needed to support this. We have 3 early Exorants. We don't really have any 3-drops to accelerate into with these. We do have plenty of 2-drops to use it with. Like we could do 2-drop and then play one other, do 2-drop and play Dismember. So I think that's good enough. From all of these, it's only Court of Calling that I want to see gone. So it's 27, 4 more cards that need to go. 4 more. Maybe the Kami is gone because we have the Reclamation Sage. It's got a Linvala. We do have 2 good creatures. And we can bring this in if we figure our opponent has plenty of those cards. The court can be a tutor, but what do we want a tutor for? Only Reclamation Stage, right? So I think we put that aside as well. So 1 more card. 1 more card that has to go. I do think I want to keep Talia and Porcelain Legionnaire. Like, Talia doesn't slow myself down that much, plus it's a first striker, which against aggro decks is usually really good. Turn 1 Mother plus turn 2 Talia against aggros. Bonkers. I think I want to keep in Hero Blade Holland as well. Like, what would we cut if we go full aggro? We bring in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards basically. We would cut Elspeth, Sun Titan Angel, Eternal Dragon, that's 4. Reclamation Sage, Wall of Blossoms, that's 6. And maybe the Oracle then. So it could cut our entire end game, bring in a lot more early game. It's just better to run that main deck. Plus, we would be still a card over it, so because we're still a card over at this point, so. Sometimes you can run 16 lands here because you do have 2 creatures, Rampant Growth, Eternal Dragon, but I don't think I want to. I want to hit my first 3 land drops. I want to run 17 lands. And with Oracle later game, I would be able to get rid of those. Maybe Eternal Dragon is just gone. Yeah, let's cut the Eternal Dragon. It's just a spot filler for planes, basically. I think these 2 are better. Like Sun Titan brings back a decent amount of my creatures. And Angel is just a good card. So when we sort by color, we have, well, pretty much the same. More double whites. When we suggest, it actually, gives pretty similar. I think green is more important because of the acceleration and more early game drops. So let's submit here, and I'll see you guys round 1.